All right, so here's a problem where they ask us to find a lot of different pieces, basically to find everything that's missing, and they give us the lateral area and our slant height. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those pieces into our picture here. Maybe not. Well, yeah, I can do it. That's fine. All right. That lateral or the slant height is just kind of the hypotenuse here. Which also transfers over. I drew a little cutout of this right triangle that we have right here. And then I have to try to figure out here how I can relate that to the other pieces. Well, unfortunately, I don't know the height and I don't know the radius, so I'm going to have to figure out at least one of those things before I move on. Well, I look through my formulas here. The base area is just pi r squared since it's a circle. The volume, I didn't write down here, but that's 1/3 the volume of a cylinder, which is just the base area times the height. So you can see here that in all of these I'm really lacking a lot of stuff, but if I look here to the lateral area, well, they told me that the lateral area was 180 pi. 1/2 is just 1/2. 2 pi is, well, 2 pi, those are constants. And then they tell me that, I'm sorry, I don't know my radius. Sorry, getting ahead of myself a little bit here. But they do tell me that my slant height is 15. So I can go ahead and substitute that in. Now, from here, it's a bit of arithmetic, but we've got 180 pi. The 2's will cancel here, and so then I'm left with 15 pi times the radius. I can go ahead and divide by 15 pi on both sides. Okay, 15 goes into that, what's 6 times, 12 times? Hopefully that's right. So we've got that r is equal to 12 for this particular problem. Okay, so we got r equals 12. And then, lo and behold, that's going to allow us to find a lot of this other stuff. So the base area I know is pi times the radius, or 12 squared. In other words, it's 144 pi. Well, the total area is just the lateral area, which they already told me. So the total area is just going to be my lateral area, which was 180 pi. Okay, the lateral area, plus my base area, 144 pi, which should be 324 pi. So that's my total area. So I've got a lot of the things out of here. I do know that my radius here was calculated out to be 12, and oh, you know what? That's the base of this triangle that I have here. That's 12. And we can actually use the Pythagorean theorem if we wanted to solve this out, but this is actually a 3, 4, 5 triangle here. So this is 4 times 3, this is 5 times 3, which means that the height here has to be 3 times 3, or 9. 3 times 3, 4 times 3, 5 times 3, a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So I now know my height is, in fact, 9. And you know what? Oh, I know my base area. I found my base area over here was just 144 pi. Okay, 1/3 obviously doesn't change. And then my height is 9. Okay, and I'm going to do a little trick here. The 1/3 and the 9 can kind of cancel out. I get a 1 and a 3. And 3 times 144, I'm not going to lie, I'm cheating a little bit here by looking at the book, is 432 pi. And you know what, I was pretty bad about my units. That should be units cubed. This is an area here, so this is units squared. Total area is units squared. The radius should just be units, and height is units, and you know, pretty good. We got most of our stuff here.